Welcome to my channel. I'm Dani Walker. I'm a former Miss Montana USA, so today I'm going to be sharing my early favorites for Miss USA 2020. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notifications bell, as well as follow me on social media at Dani Walker. The Miss USA class of 2020 has recently been completed, so I thought it's a great time to talk about my early favorites. First, I'm going to start with some former teen USA title holders. Hawaii was a former teen. She also competed for Miss California USA 2019, where she placed top 5. She held a local title at that time, which she won in California, so she's a great competitor. Also so beautiful and working so hard this year. Check out her page to see all the appearances that she's been making. New Jersey was one of my favorite Teen USA contestants her year, and she's so beautiful. I know that she'll be a fan favorite, but I want to see her doing a lot more on social media aside from just posting beautiful photos. Idaho, shout out to my friend Kim, love her to death. She's an incredible human being and she's studying to be a veterinarian, which I think is very unique. She is one of those women who is so gorgeous and does not even know it, which I think makes her so much more likable, so down to earth, very easy to talk to. For me, she is definitely someone to watch. She's also someone that's very much like a Catriona, so she's mixed, Irish and Filipino. Moving along to our other title holders. Miss Louisiana this year to me is so stunning. She just photographs so well. She's incredibly fit, so she's on my radar. If you're watching on a mobile device, please do me a favor, screenshot this episode and post it in an Instagram story and tag me at Dani Walker with your thoughts. And if you really love some of the contestants, tag them as well and let them know that you are cheering for them. As a former contestant myself, I can tell you how much that really means to us and how special that is. So be sure to root for all your favorites. Marilyn is a former competitor for California. She's tall, great body, she's a model, just another beautiful contestant, and she really stands out visually. Massachusetts, love her because she is wearing my favorite gown of all the gowns this year of the state queens. That yellow custom dress that she was wearing, I don't know who makes it, but I'm obsessed. She has incredible style, and that's what we see a lot of on her social media. So I want to hear a lot more from her and see beyond just the physical. I want to hear what she's all about. I'm going to mention 3 title holders together, and that is Oklahoma, Missouri, and California. All blonde, all beautiful. And when you have contestants that look really similar from a distance, then they sometimes start to blend or they can get lost in the mix. And I think that that could happen with these title holders. So I want to see really on social media, because that's the best way for us to really get to know them prior to Miss USA, what makes each of them different and most qualified to be Miss USA. Ohio is someone that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. She is not big on posting online, which I think is something that she needs to really get into, especially in these next coming months, because everyone's looking at the contestants. I saw her compete in 2018 when I was Miss Montana USA, and I really thought that she could have won. She was first runner-up. This year was definitely her time. She looked even better on stage. She has a very strong walk, and she's also Puerto Rican, so I am really wondering, where are all of our Miss Puerto Rico fans? Because I feel like y'all should be rallying behind her. She is from there and she is just so stunning, and I think she's really one of those dark horses this year because we haven't heard so much about her. What do you think of my picks so far? Comment your favorite states down below and tell me about the other faves that you love that maybe I didn't mention in this episode. Michigan, she won on her first try. I saw her this year at Miss Ohio USA. She is so tall, and gosh, in person, is she stunning or what? I have also heard that she has incredible presence in that interview room. So she's somebody that you're really gonna want to watch out for, I would say, because she is fresh and that can really work to a contestant's advantage. New York, one of my favorites. She's been a really big fan favorite for years. She was first runner-up previously at Miss New York USA. Then after that, she went on to win the title of Miss Earth USA, where she competed in the Philippines and placed top 16. She wore a beautiful custom bright blue fringe gown. And we saw something very similar on Miss Georgia USA the year that I competed. So that was sort of cool. And then Imani this year at Miss Earth wore a gown that was inspired by that one, but she wore it in yellow. So it was cool to see all the different ways that that was styled. She is a killer competitor, and she is just one of those women who have such a strong walk. She's so fit, so beautiful, you know, got it all. So let's see what she brings beyond that beauty. Virginia is someone I don't hear a lot about either. She really works with a lot of kids, which Miss USA loves, and she also speaks very well. I was watching one of her appearances and I thought that she did a really great job there. That's really going to help her in interview, and also she makes it to that question and answer portion. She's obviously gorgeous too. I mean, they all are. I don't even know why I even bothered to say it anymore. They're stunning. Since interview is such an important part of pageant prep, I want to encourage all of you to click the description below and get a free copy of my top 20 interview questions that you can use to prep for your next pageant. These are the questions that every contestant should be prepared to answer in that interview room. Miss Mississippi to me is so stunning. She reminds me of Miss Georgia USA 2012 Jasmine, who was 4th runner-up at Miss USA. So I'm just really excited to see her on stage. Love her. New Mexico, Cecilia, my friend, I love you so much. Fun fact, I crowned Cecilia years ago as Miss San Diego City's USA. So we competed in the past and I was stunned and just excited to see her compete there. She is a sweetheart, very tall, once again gorgeous, and her walk and her stage presence have really come a long way. And I think that that's where she should be placing the emphasis of her pageant prep, is focusing on all of that stage presence, because she's got all that height and she should really own it. Miss Georgia USA this year is a former Miss Georgia America, so we're seeing lots of crossovers from the Miss America organization, which I think is really exciting, and it really kind of shows you that contestants can do both. You know, if one is your dream and it doesn't work out, try the other system. I think that's awesome. She is a dancer, and since she comes from Miss America, I would expect that she has a pretty decent interview, probably a very well-developed platform as well. She's also beautiful and extremely fit, so Georgia is someone to watch this year. Montana! Yay! I love you, Marissa. Marissa is 6'1". We have such tall contestants this year. She is a vegan and she advocates for the environment and animal rights, so I think that that's very relevant today. It's something that she's very passionate about, and honestly, I learned so much from just following the Miss Montana USA Instagram now. I feel like I'm trying to be so much more sustainable, and it really helps me by following her. Awesome competitor. She killed it in her onstage question at the state competition, and her walk, her posing, awesome, beautiful, beautiful contestant. So Montana is bringing it this year. Oh, I'm praying for at least a placement. Another one of my friends is at Miss USA this year, Miss Nevada USA, Victoria. Fun fact, her and I met years ago when I was modeling in LA. We met at a casting and randomly decided, let's get lunch together. Didn't know her at all before we head out to our next casting, which we did. And I told her then, I said, you need to compete in a pageant. After that, she competed at California USA and then went on years later to compete at Miss Nevada USA. I'm super excited. She is so beautiful, such a kind heart, great body, great walk, posing, all of that. But in the past, we've seen that the Nevada title holders are not as well prepared for onstage question, and that is my fear for Miss Victoria. Please, 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 Nevada, listen up. Put all of your efforts, or most of them, into that onstage question. That's what y'all need to get that Miss USA crown again. Texas! Obviously, we know Texas is such a strong state. There's so many beautiful women that compete there, and they have such a high standard for that state competition. I almost feel like it's harder to win Miss Texas USA than Miss USA in a way. And Taylor is just so beautiful. I met her at New York Fashion Week. She speaks to you like you have been friends for years. She is so approachable, which I think is a great quality for a Miss USA. So gorgeous. And I really did love how relatable she was at that first interaction. Look out for Taylor. She's got an incredible prep team. I am already loving this class of 2020 title holders. They all have so much to offer, and I'm really looking forward to seeing them compete this year at Miss USA. I am just so excited for all you ladies. Y'all in my heart. Thank you for watching this episode. Please do me a huge favor. I make all of these episodes in my free time so I can offer you all of these tips and information for free. So it would make a huge difference if you would just share this episode on social media with your friends. That would be such a big help to me. I would really appreciate that. Also, make sure that you're subscribed, that you hit that notifications bell, and follow me on social media so you don't miss any new episodes. Thank you all so much. Love you.